Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Right now we're going to be focusing on the GLD again. This is going to be the update. The servo, the AGFrc servo, micro servo, A06CLS. Price will be posted on the bottom. I got this from Banggood. It's a programmable servo. I did order the programmable USB, but it's not available here, so I have to order it from Wolfram RC. I'm not sponsored, so the price is going to be on the bottom also. Specification, it's about 0.075 under 4.8 volts or 0.066 seconds. Under 6 volts, that's quite fast, but I don't know how they rate those servos. But if you compare to my 0.10 from my 1/10 scale, it's slower. The issue with my stock servo, it's really twitchy, so this servo, it's a big difference in terms of the performance. I can drive the car better, it's more predictable, and even though the shocks are not even, it can maneuver left or right with ease. So do I recommend the servo? Yes. And basically this is the USB programmable for the servo. That's the model number, AGF-SP version 2. At the beginning I got this late, took me a month or so, and then I tried to install this with the JST one, and I said, what the heck. Good thing I remember that this servo comes with this adapter. At the beginning I tried to use a wire, thin wire, just connecting it this one and try to program it with a male version of the Futaba connectors to a very thin wire just to plug it in. But now this one I had it laying around somewhere, but now I found it and I can show it to you guys. And then you plug this one to your USB. Make sure that you have the right, the sensor, the color of the cable is a little bit different. The signal cable. Okay, yeah, by the way, I tried using a different USB from Rev D. It didn't work. By the way, this one comes with an instruction manual. It will tell you where to download the software. And the servo angle, this one is still on a 220, which I didn't do anything, adjust anything. That's factory. Servo, right now I need to add 4, at least I can center. Damping factor, I don't know what this means at the moment, so I just leave it alone. The PWM power is the same sensitivity. Originally it's ultra high, now I set it to just high. Inversion, so this is basically, it's the steering is on reverse. I installed this without the program card. I need to set my radio to reverse. Now I set it back to normal and then I switch this on. So there's also this one, the narrow band, that's for Futaba, and the Sanwa SSR if you're using a Sanwa radio. This one I didn't do anything, that's factory settings, and this side, the one on the bottom, that's also factory settings. Once you're ready, you can write, and then you can press read, and then once you're done, press exit. Now let's go to the details of my build. Okay, so this is my setup. Okay, you can see this is negative. There's a way you can extend it to make it positive by extending the rod ends or the tie rods to extend it longer. The only issue for me is basically the steering rod. It's not that long, that's why I can't extend it too much. At the moment, if you're going to be using a mini Z body, if I extend it longer, it's going to rub on the body on this side. You can shave it, or but for me, I don't want to. And the camber, you can adjust it to the right way. So most of my reference will be, or this GLD, it's kind of close to the design of a Yokomo YDS suspension in terms of the design of this, the top part. The mounting system of the top mounted motor is, and the suspension design is almost the same thing. Okay, the steering rail is almost the same thing, but in a kind of smaller size. You can see the servo, it's way smoother than the original stock version. this one has a in terms of the camber is really big difference, and width of this is longer than the rear. Turn to this direction. This is too close to this area. Normally this one should be close enough to this direction. It's basically a positive. You can see this one is kind of almost straight, and this one is kind of arched this way. Same with the other side. I hate this servo, but that's for the next video. Okay, you can see it, and once I turn this one right here, you can see this is wrong, so you have to fix it. But this one at the moment, it's still drivable. We call it a negative ackerman. Okay, it's almost the same as a YD2S series. Motor mount, it's almost the same. Suspension, it's almost the same layout. I think there's a better chance of this one performing better if anybody can extend this longer. But you have to get a different shell or customize your shell so you can accept wider wheelbase, or you can do a Rocket Bunny or Liberty Walk. That's gonna be better. You can see at the rear, I still stick with a narrow wheel tires. Right now it's at the 2.5 at the rear, 1.5 offset, LF3 at the rear, LF4 at the front. The weight, ESC, gyro, receiver are all at the back. You see, there's a lot of issues once you're jumping in a 128, but if you're in the market for small and then you have tons of patience, at least you can focus on this one. This is gonna be your general hobby. Now be patient and look for somebody who can help you. On 120, it's more challenging on a 110. In terms of value, for me, I prefer a 110. You're getting the value of the car. In terms of electronics, you have more flexibility in terms of tweak, and then for me, I can really appreciate on a bigger scale. Everybody has different experience with their RC. Your opinion may be helpful for others, and this is basically just my experience with the car or the kit. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you on my next video. Goodbye.